you can add any blocks, any method, any data variable in the inside the class. Okay, it is not a concept of object. It is only the concept of the class. When you are using this keyword, it is only the concept of the object. Like like you are using a parameter as constructor. Okay, you are passing some arguments or passing some variable inside this. It's the same name. If it is same name, then you have to use this keyword, or you are calling any constructor or any instance variable. Then also you are calling this keyword. So at that time you have to create the object. So when you are using the static, you no need to create object. It is the totally concept of class. Okay, that is the difference.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah,
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
yes, ma'am.
Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You're audible, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, Shudipa, thanks. Um,
okay, ma'am.
I think I am not audible.
Yeah,
Yes. Sorry, actually. Yeah.
no, ma'am, it's okay.
Am I audible now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. See, Deblina, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, Deblina. I just describing about the static. Okay, I am not able to that. I'm not.
Yes,
that
ma'am.
you
Not
are.
a problem. Not a problem, ma'am. It's
Yes,
okay.
okay. So, Deblina, are you? You have understand the
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
super and this keyword? Why
Yes, ma'am.
it is not used in? Okay.
Yes, ma'am. I did understand. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. But if you want, then I can repeat also. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. You can repeat also. No problem.
Okay. See, super and this keyword is related to the object, right? And static is related to the class. So we cannot use super and this keyword inside the static, right? Static
Yes.
method.
Yes, ma'am. I got it.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. So everybody who have not display any output in previous session, please come forward and display. After that, I will create a full form validation, okay, using JavaScript. So please come forward quickly.
Ma'am, I am Shudipa, but in my area is power cut happening, so I can't display my output. If power is changed, then I will
Yes.
display my output.
Ma'am, I'm
Okay.
Karthik, ma'am. I'm sharing,
Yes,
ma'am.
yes. Okay. Okay, Karthik.
Hello, ma'am. I'm
Yes.
Anjali. Ma'am, there is a
Yes.
problem in my class. Yes, ma'am. All the previous project is just gone, and the eclipse is in new condition. It's been like new.
What is the problem? I don't understand. Can you repeat?
Ma'am, my eclipse. All the previous project I have done is just gone.
You have
Actually,
opened new
my
workspace.
works. I changed the workspace.
Okay. Why
Yes,
you
ma'am.
delete?
That's why.
Why you delete it before the exam? It will create a
Ma'am,
problem, right?
no.
Yes.
So, ma'am, I have to repeat all the examples again. I have to complete my work again.
Ma'am, shall I
Yes.
start?
Before Monday is your exam, right? All of you, Monday is your exam. So
Yes, ma'am.
for the preparation, you need the previous code, right? Okay, Karthik, explain.
Ma'am, shall I start? Yeah, ma'am.
Yes.
See, first I explain the constructor chaining. Okay. Here I
Some.
create a one class called constraint, and I declare two instance variable. One is integer type, and another one is string, which is name is a. Okay, and I just created a default constructor. Inside the default constructor, I calling the constructor with which has a only one parameter, which is integer type. Okay, by using this keyword. And after that, after the calling the default constructor, I just print one simple statement, and again I created a constructor which has the single integer type of parameter. Inside that, I called the constructor which has the two parameters of integer type. See, 4 and integer type 4 and 5, these are. I define the constructor here. See, there are two type of two integer type of parameter is there. Okay, inside that I just call the another constructor which has the one integer type of input, is the integer type of parameter, and another one is a string type. Okay, see, and I created a object for the which is object for that class, which is C. Okay, and here the default constructor is called. When the default constructor is called, this part will be the line number 6 will be start to execute. Here, here I call the one parameter integer type, so it will be called. So this will call this and this will call this. Like that, it will act like chaining. Okay, that's why it is called constructor chaining. Now I am running it. I run it.
Okay.
See, this is my output. Okay.
Okay. Very good.
First, when I call the default constructor of this constructor, and this call, okay, and this will call this got 5, and the a value I assign name for the a value, so it will print the Raja. Okay, after that it will go line number 16. Here just printed the parameter is considered with two param. Okay, it printed just this line. After that, it will execute the line number 12, and the message was printed. After that, it will print the line number 8. Okay, so this is the output.
And
Is this
constructor
okay, ma'am?
overloading?
Hello?
Yes, yes, very
Hello,
good.
ma'am? Yeah,
Yes,
ma'am, I will
very
do it.
good.
Yeah, okay, ma'am. And now I am telling about the constructor overloading. First, what is constructor overloading means? We can use the more number of constructor with the different number of parameters and with the different rent type of parameters also. This is called constructor overloading. Okay. Here I create one class which is called cons over, and I created the many constructor here. See, this is my default constructor, and here I just passed it with the only one in integer type of parameter. This is another constructor. See, this is also another constructor, because here I am just passing the two integer type of parameters. See, if I just remove it, it won't accept. It shows some error because I also declared the constructor like with only one parameter integer type. So I cannot use it like this. That's why I created another one. Okay, and this is a string type of parameter. Okay, if I want to access anything, I have to mention here while creating the object. Okay, this line here I just calling the default constructor will be called because I did not give any parameter inside that. Okay, but here I give some parameter, so it will call this constructor, the second constructor. Okay, just wait, I'll run.
Okay, very good.
Yeah, ma'am. So this is the output. Is
Yes,
it okay,
yes,
ma'am?
very good.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
After Karthik, anybody? Annesha? Annesha?
My net connection is not good. I cannot connect in PC, ma'am.
Okay. Shumon,
Yes.
can you share your screen?
Yes. Just a minute. Okay.
Yes.
First of all, I share my screen and I discuss about the chain constructor program. This is the chain constructor program, and we create a class chain constructor, name of chain constructor, and create the constructor, chain constructor. This is default. There have been no parameter, and declare this 5 constructor. This 5 this method, and then define the declare chain constructor int x as a single parameter, and then we declare this 5,6 to define the constructor two parameterized constructor also.
Okay.
And whenever we go the public static void main and create an object constructor obj is equal to new chain constructor, then default constructor as called, and then default constructor is change constructor. It can be execute fast. Whenever it execute, then program execute the first line of this bracket 5, and this point to the single range constructor, which one is int x. And similarly, this 5,6 is the two parameterized constructor. This defined in here, chain constructor int x comma int y. So I am going to run it to show the output. So we can see that the 30, this is a multiplication of 5,6. That is x in y. This first execute, then single parameterized constructor execute 5, and then at last the default constructor execute.
Okay, very good. Shumon, are you getting some problem super method demo in super method demo?
Super, no ma'am, actually same
Class name.
Okay. And access specifier default. So
okay.
If we clean the project, then it is fine.
Yes. Please solve, okay? And constructor overloading.
Constructor overloading. This is my constructor overloading program. And create a class same name as constructor overloading to understand the program without open it. Which program wants. So constructor overloading and create a string, private string name, and create a constructor single parameterized constructor, and the argument is string comma string n, and store the n value is a name, and then public constructor overloading, it have no parameter, this default constructor, and name is equal to unknown. Then
You have
we
passed the
display
string n, right? So if you want to pass string name, then you have to use the this keyword, right?
Okay.
Here the parameter name and the instance variable name are different, right? Name and the parameter name is n, right? So this is not create any problem, but if in line number 5, if you give the same value like string name, then you have to use this keyword,
then
right?
you can use this keyword. Yeah.
This keyword. Yes. Yes. Continue.
And then we create a display method to display the name also. And in public static void main function, we create a object A is equal to new constructor overloading and pass the value summon. Whenever we pass a string value, then it call the single parameterized constructor, means this one, string n.
Yes.
And whenever we call the declare the object new constructor overloading, then it call the default constructor, which is 1.
Yes.
And then display the two object.
Shumon
So
and
whenever
unknown.
we Suman and unknown.
Yes. Okay, very good, Shumon. You have totally understand these two topic, right?
Okay. And I have a single inheritance, hierarchical, and multi-level inheritance also.
Okay. Then explain.
Single inheritance means when a class inherit by one class, then this is called single inheritance.
Yes.
Like this, we can create a class call.
In here, which is the parent class and which one is the child class?
Parent class call and the child class one is call 1.
Okay.
And create a method public int add and pass parameter int I and int j, and return the return I plus j, which method return I plus j. And then we create another class call 1, and which is extend or inherit by class. We inherit by call class. Then we declare a method public int sub, which subtract two value int I and int j. And in here, in void main method, we create object obj1 is equal to new call, and store the value in result. We declare a variable int result1, which store the value of add method, which over the add method return. And similarly, result2, which over the sub method return, it will be stored in result2 variable. And then we print the result1 and result2. Free 5 is equal to add two value int and int j,
Yes.
and 6 minus 2 is
Run
equal
the
to
program.
yes, ma'am. My screen not.
Yes, I can see the
Yes.
output now. So everybody see he is storing the return value of add and return value of sub in variables, right? And then he printed the variables, right? Hello, am I
Yes,
audible?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Understand. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You can use it. Okay. So, okay.
And this one hierarchical inheritance. The definition of hierarchical inheritance when a class inherit by 2 or more class. This is called hierarchical inheritance. We create a class A and create a method void AI and system.out.println. This is the body of the method, and class form A. Print the class form A, and then class B extend class A, and declare a method void bo1, which will be print from B, from class B, and class C also extend class A. This is the hierarchical inheritance. So we class A extend by 2 class B and class C, and print the class form C. In main method, we create an object B obj is equal to new B, and obj1.a1, which will call the a1 method in class A, and obj1.b1 call the b1 method. And similarly, cb obj.2.new C create the C class object and clear and call the 2 methods A1 and C1, and we are going to run this program from class A and class B. For B class object, we can access the parent class, means A1 class object, and similarly class C extend class A1. So got this output.
Very good, Shuman.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. You can stop share, okay?
Okay.
Yes, Onisha?
Find my package, ma'am.
Fine, you?
Ma'am, package. And the
Please
right and the left portion. I'm taking my picture, ma'am.
She can't find the package explorer.
Where he have sent the image?
Not
Shushma?
sent
Not
yet.
yet. Not yet.
Not
ma'am.
sent yet, but she told that she can't find the package explorer in the left side. I believe she just cut the package explorer
Oh,
part.
okay.
That's why she can't find.
Okay.
Please check.
Okay, everybody just check.
Create new windows.
Ma'am, no problem. Go to the Windows. In
Yeah, create new
Windows,
windows.
just click the perspective. No, show view.
No.
Go to the Windows on your Eclipse. In the top toolbars, you can see File, Edit, Source, Refactor, like that. In that, you can choose the Windows. Okay.
So views.
Can you see it? In the window, just click the Show View. In Show View, you can find the Package Explorer.
Project of space.
Do it. Can you find it?
Annesha?
If you can't find, press the control 3. Then there is a search button come.
I think she got the package explorer.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, all of you.
There is also shortcut is the Alt plus Shift plus Q plus P. It is a shortcut for the package explorer.
Alt plus?
Alt plus Shift plus Q P.
Okay. Anisha, actually we cannot hear you. Anisha, can you share your screen? Anisha? Anisha? Ashif, are you there? Ashif? Ashif, are you there? Ashif? Ashif, are you there?
Am I?
Yes, ma'am, you are.
Okay, Ashif, are you there? Ashif, are you there? Sangeeta, previous day you have displayed your output.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Khushbu,
Shall I share?
Yes, ma'am.
in previous day you have shared your screen and show the output.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, shall I share? This is show.
Shovik. Okay, Shovik, you can share.
Okay. This is visible.
Yes, it is loading actually. Actually, it is loading.
It is loading, sir. Ma'am, Onnesha got the page. You see message
Okay.
in the WhatsApp.
Yes. Shovik, your hometown? Where is your hometown?
Shodhpur, Kolkata.
Okay.
I think it is disconnected. I can have to connect.
Yes. Shovik, please connect once.
I have tried several times, but it is not staying. The connection is not staying. I don't know why it has happened today.
I think you are facing some network problem.
I think so.
Okay, please try once.
Yes, I'm trying. It is buffering.
Okay.
Taking too much time.
Ashif, are you there?
Ma'am, he is present in the session but is not responding.
Yes. I don't know why he is not responding. Ashif, if you are facing some problem, network problem, please write a message in the chat box also. Shobhik, are you trying?
Yes, I am trying. It is taking too much time. Till now it is buffering. I don't know why. Yes, it is connecting now. But in my screen it is showing that it is buffering.
Okay, then can I continue?
Yes, yes, you can continue. When I will get connect, I will tell you.
Yes. Okay,
Okay,
thanks.
okay. Thank
Kunal? Kunal,
ma'am.
you want to show your output?
Ma'am, I shared it last time.
Okay, no problem. Raghul?
Yes, ma'am. I'm showing.
Okay.
This is my constructor overloading project.
Okay,
I
wait,
created.
it is
Rahul, wait.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
now.
Okay,
Now
okay.
it is coming.
Showing.
Yes.
Yes, showing Rahul. Go.
This is my constructor overloading project, and I created a class called home3, and this is my default constructor. And the second one is two parameterized constructor in which I declared an integer and a string. And third one is I declared a three parameterized constructor. And the fourth one is two parameters constructor, but I declared with different data types. Here I used integer and string type, and here I used integer, both integer. And I created an object for all the four. Here I created an object for first default constructor, that way it printing hello first. And then I am Rahul and my ID is 5. And then third line and addition of two numbers.
Okay. This is the example of constructor overloading.
Yes.
Okay. Run the
Okay.
program.
Yes, this is my output.
Okay.
And this is my constructor chaining project. I created a class called home4, and I declared and I created a constructor with 3 parameter home first, and then 1 parameter nest and the 2 parameter nest. And I created an object with 3 parameter constructor with calling 3 parameters. That's why it goes to the line number 3. And then it continues to line number 4, it calling the single parameterized constructor. That's why it's going to line number 7. And then I calling two parameter constructor. That's why it goes to line number 11 and prints. Just a minute, I am running.
No, not run. Okay, everybody just, okay, wait.
Okay.
Raghul, just
okay.
wait. Okay, everybody, what will be the output? Please try, and you can write the output in the chat box also, okay? Okay, Raghul, just wait for 2 minutes.
Okay.
Everybody is trying. Okay, everybody just try what will be the output, and you can write in the chat box. Everyone, please try. Write in the chat box what will be the output. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, we are trying.
Okay, please try. In Zoom chat box, you can write the output. Okay, everybody just try. Deblina, Sangeeta, Shoboshachi, just try and please write down the output.
What is the question? Actually, I didn't heard.
Sangeeta, actually, please see the program Rahul is sharing. I want to know the about the output. Okay, please see the program and write down the output of this program in the chat box, Zoom chat box. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Hello, ma'am. This
Yes.
is Hariran. Ma'am, I
Yes,
have
sir.
one small problem, ma'am.
Okay, after
Ma'am,
that you can share. Okay.
no, ma'am. While typing, it's changed to other language, ma'am. I can't type in English, ma'am. I think something has changed in my keyboard settings. How to change that back to English, ma'am? Now only it has happened, ma'am.
It came in which language?
I see it came in Tamil, ma'am. Previously, Karthik was saying some shortcuts, no, ma'am. That I was simply trying
Karthik,
at.
can you help, please?
But it unfortunately changed something, ma'am.
But I don't understand. Okay.
Try the
So
shortcut
that
again.
will be yes, then because that will be problem. Okay. So please, anyone, please can help.
Try the
Rahul.
shortcut again.
Okay,
it
It might
wait.
work. It
Okay,
might
wait.
work.
Okay. And after that, you can share your screen and your friends will help you.
Yeah, okay, ma'am.
Remik, write down the output of this program, which Rahul is sharing.
Ma'am, written, ma'am, written.
Okay. Okay, Rahul, please
Okay.
run this project, okay?
Okay. Yes, this is my output.
Yes, everybody, please check your output.
Yes, ma'am.
It is right.
Yes,
Your
ma'am. I'm
output is
correct,
right.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Hello,
Yes.
ma'am.
I am correct, ma'am.
I solved the problem, ma'am. It's clear now. This is Hariran, ma'am.
Okay, Hariharan. Okay, you solved the problem.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So everybody get this output.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. I got it, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, can you explain?
No,
Yes,
your
yes.
friend is actually explaining, right? Rahul is okay. Rahul, explain once.
Okay, okay, ma'am. Here I created an object for home for class with 3 parameters. That's why it's calling line number 3. After that line number 3, it goes to line number 4. This dot constructor chain. It has only single parameter. That's why it goes to line number 7. After that, when running line number 8, this start good morning, comma everyone. That's why it goes to line number 11 and prints good morning everyone first. After completing this constructor, it again goes to line number 9 and prints this is my yes, this is my constructor chain project. After completing this constructor, it goes again to line number 5 and prints this is Rahul and I am working at PCS and my ID is 3.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, got it. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay, everyone, understand?
Yes.
Okay, Rahul, thank you. And you
Uh,
can now stop share.
Ma'am,
Very
one
good,
minute.
okay?
1 minute.
Yes.
When I shown my full form validation, you have said that don't use nested function like that.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes.
And after that, I tried my best and completed it, and I got my output.
Okay.
During debugging that, I faced some of the issues, and I like to share that to everyone. After completing, everyone shown their output. I will show that. Shall I show?
Okay. Everybody?
Yes,
Everyone?
Yes, yes.
Can
Yes, sure,
okay.
sure.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Rahul, see, you can use the nested method, but
Yes.
it will be complicated for the whole form, right?
Yes, right. But I tried my best.
Okay, okay, yes.
Okay. And this is my full form validation. I'm going to JavaScript. First, the problem occurs. Many of them are created the form validation only by returning false only. No one has written true in their program.
Okay.
That's why the problem occurs first.
Yes.
The
Because when you write true, right? So
yes.
it will submit the value, right?
Yes,
so that's why
that
we are
is the problem.
not using for return true. Because when when the return true is received by the method, okay, it is
got
not
submitted.
yes, it got submitted.
Yes.
That's why the problem occur. So you can use the return false, right?
Yes,
You can
that's
only
why.
use the return false. Yes.
Yes, to avoid that problem, I created another function that
Okay.
in function in function E, I have returned the if condition inside it. Only I add this function only. It got my program output got ma'am. Here checking every function true or false by using Boolean function. Boolean of A, if it returns true, every function if returns true only it got submitted. That's why I returned this.
Actually, great job. Boolean A.
I show my output.
Yes. If every function get the return true, then it will submit.
Yes. Here, when I click on this, it shows error in every part.
Yes.
Yes. When I cleared it, it will clear at a time. For example, when I type Rahul, the error got cleared. And when I click type my
But in this problem, you get the error message for all the fields, right?
Yes, all the field, and it is not get submitted when it shows one error also.
Okay.
Rahul, please to share the code in the WhatsApp group as well.
Okay, sure. Only every error is cleared, then only it gets submitted.
Yes.
If I change anything, I don't know.
You use the on submit.
On click. On key up.
Okay. What is the use of on key up?
When I typed in the same input field, it shows error at a time. Previously, we use on submit. When we give submit button, only it shows error.
Yes.
But here, when I click on when I give input itself, it shows error.
It's an event also, right?
Yes. If there is one error also, it's not get submitted. Without using that function, it gets the form gets submitted. If we don't use the function here,
yes,
the form gets submitted. That's why I tried it.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Thank you, Rahul.
Okay, welcome. Shall I stop share?
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody understand what is Rahul explaining? How you can use the
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
true
ma'am.
also,
He's
return
using the
true
key up
also.
function. Okay, ma'am.
Using the and he also
Key up.
used the
Yes, ma'am.
return true, right?
Yes,
And
ma'am.
there is also a problem when I created it. When I created this function everywhere, for function, what is the if the fourth function returns true, it gets submitted. That is the problem.
Yes, yes.
What it is returning at the last only it is taking. That's why I used Boolean function.
Yes.
Okay.
Remik, do you want to share your screen and show the output?
Actually, I haven't done, ma'am. Actually, I didn't have my laptop for many days, ma'am. So I couldn't done, ma'am.
Then
I will
how
show
are
you
you
in the group,
preparing
ma'am.
for the exam?
Yes, ma'am.
How are you preparing for the exam?
Ma'am, I am preparing, ma'am. I am watching the YouTube videos and also the PCS Global videos regularly, ma'am.
Okay. But Monday the laptop will be available.
Yes, ma'am. Definitely. Today I also have the laptop, ma'am.
Okay.
Yesterday at night I got my laptop, ma'am.
Okay, make sure in Monday you will come with the backup plan with the laptop and the also the network problem. Okay,
Okay,
solve
ma'am.
your
Definitely.
network problem
Definitely,
also.
ma'am. Definitely,
Yes,
ma'am.
all of you, please. Shobhoshachi, do you want to share your screen?
Yes, ma'am, I can.
Okay.
This this is constructor chaining. Constructor chaining means calling one object and it calls others one by one. So in this I have created an object of area class with no parameters. So here I'm calling the second class, constructor with one parameter of 5, where I'm passing 5. So it will first print, first go to this one, and then this will here it will see this syntax. So it will call the constructor with 2 parameters with passing the values as 5 and 8. So first it will print this one, and then it will go print the area of square, and after that this line. So if I run it, so first the rectangle one, that is the last parameter with 2 parameters, last constructor. Then the area of square, which is the the second one with 1 parameter, and then the no parameter constructor is called. This is constructor chaining.
Okay, very good.
Thank you. Then this is constructor overloading. Constructor overloading means creating different constructor with different parameters. Like I have created here two constructors of same name but different parameters. Here there are two parameters of integer, and here 1 parameter of integer. So there are 2 constructors with different parameters. So when we create an object of both parameters, passing the values and call that call the show method from that, area method from that. So the output comes like this: area of rectangle, that is first object is calling the area of the first constructor. So here it is showing the area of rectangle. Now area is 40. void area prints area is 40 with doing the length into breadth. Then it calls the second object calls the area method from one parameter where length and width are equal. So the one value that is passed from here goes to single value which is equal for both. So in length and breadth the same value goes, and the area is calculated for the square. This is constructor overloading.
Okay, very good.
Thank you.
You can stop
Can I
share.
stop?
Yes.
Thank you.
Deblina, do you want to share your screen? Deblina, do you want?
Ma'am, I'm online from my phone today. Can I send the picture in the group?
Okay, you can
Yes.
send. Okay.
Yes, ma'am, send.
Shobik, you want to try? Reconnect.
Yes, I am trying from that side, but it is not connecting.
Shushovan?
Ma'am, it's already done. The last
Okay. Sweta?
Ma'am, I have done in the last class.
Rani? Rani?
Yes,
Do you want to share your screen?
ma'am. That day I'm not well, ma'am. I haven't completed.
Okay, please try at your home.
Yes,
Anjali?
ma'am, I will watch the video and
Anjali?
yes, ma'am.
Do you want to share?
Hello.
Yes, do you
Yes,
want to
ma'am. Okay,
share?
ma'am.
Okay.
Hello, ma'am. Is it visible?
It is loading.
No.
And today, will you also teach us about JavaScript events?
Okay, actually, Sangeeta, after that, I will cover the full form validation. Okay, then if the time is there, then I will explain about the event. Okay.
Ma'am, if you would not able to discuss events today,
Hmm.
so
Yes.
will it come in the assessment?
No, no, no. It will not come in the assessment. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, does the assessment include HTML, CSS, and JavaScript also, or just
Yes,
Java?
yes. Both. I mean, overall, all over. See, Sangeeta, I think Pooja is already covered about the events with the mouse events, right? Mouse hover, mouse.
Mouse
Yes, on
over.
mouse
Yes.
over and mouse
That events are cleared.
Yes, and on submit already, and then you have done the on click, right? In your
Yes,
home.
yes, I have
Yes.
done on click. Yes.
So maybe one or two thing is left, right? Windows event and
Yes,
the key event, right?
yes.
Windows.print
Key
we
event
have
is
done.
also not done.
Yes, Sangeeta, repeat.
Ma'am, Windows event is done
Hello.
only we
Hello,
know
ma'am.
about print function, and key event
Window,
is not done.
yes, window and key event it is not done, right?
Yes. So whatever event we have launched till now, that will come in the exam.
Yes, yes, that will come. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Anjali?
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, Anjali, what is the
Ma'am, is
problem?
it visible now?
No. Please reconnect it.
Ma'am, is it visible?
No, it is not
Yes, ma'am,
visible.
I've reconnected. Actually, I get disconnected.
Okay, please reconnect it.
Ma'am, the network problem is there.
Okay, please click a photo and send it to the group, okay? Jaideep, do you want to share your screen, Jaideep? Jaideep? Jaideep, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, actually my laptop is not working because
Ma'am, I'm trying to share, okay? Hello, ma'am, Namrata.
Yes, Namrata, share.
I'm
Yes,
trying,
Jaideep,
okay.
what is the problem?
ma'am, actually yesterday there was a thundering in my hometown, so for that only my laptop is creating problem.
Which
It's
type
not
of
working.
problem is creating after the thundering?
Actually the display is not coming.
But you have to solve before Monday, right? Because Monday is your
Yes, ma'am.
assessment.
Yes, ma'am.
All of you, please must attend the assessment, okay?
Is it visible, ma'am?
Yes.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes,
Yes,
Namrata,
it's visible.
explain.
Okay. Just wait, ma'am. First, the default constructor. And yeah, the default is considered, okay? So, type the default constructor, all parameters string and double, then I print, then I title, first to string title, string author and price. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Uh, then I the constructor book. Hello, hello, hello.
Actually, you are not properly audible, but please. Shobik, I think this is your screen. Okay, Shobik. Okay, Namrata, I think you are facing some problem. Okay, please click a photo and send it to the group. Namrata? Yes, Namrata? Okay, Shobik, explain.
Okay, first of all, this is the constructor overloading set. So I have
Hello, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Namrata, I think you are facing some problem, network issue. So
Yeah, it is raining here actually. That's why.
okay, please click a photo and send it to the group. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, Shobhi, continue.
Yes. First of all, it is constructor overloading. At first, I have created two instance variables that is inside the string name. Then I had declared a static variable. But a static variable, it is only we can declare in class, and you can use it. You can declare it once and you can use it several times. That's why I'm using. So it can occupy the less memory also.
Shobik, you are disconnected.
Hello.
Shobik, you are disconnected.
Is it showing?
Your
No,
screen
no,
is
no.
not showing.
Your screen is not
think
showing.
the network issue is happening I think, today. I'm trying 1 second, okay?
Okay. Hariharan, do you want to share your screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am. Can I
Hariharan.
share? Yeah, okay,
Yes?
ma'am. Ma'am, I'm sharing my screen. Is it visible?
Yes,
Okay.
it is visible.
Okay. First of all, let me explain what is constructor chaining. Constructor chaining is is a process of calling one constructor from another constructor with respect to a current object. We can apply constructor chaining in two ways. That when we declare a constructor inside the same class, we can use this keyword. And if we use from if we can use super keyword also. The super keyword can be used when we are using it from base class. Okay, in my program I am using this keyword. Okay, in my program I have created a class called constructor chaining, and here I am created two constructor. Constructor chaining, it's a default constructor, and in the line number 12 it's a parameterized constructor, and then the line number 19 it's also a parameterized constructor. So I have three constructor in my program. Okay, let me go to the main program. In the main, I am creating an object one for the constructor chaining. That's for default constructor. I'm creating one object, and next I'm calling using 10 and 20 as it has two variables. It's directly moved to the line number 19, and in the line number 19, and in the first line I'm having this a, and it's as it has one variable, it moves to the above constructor, that is moved to the number 12. And in the line number 12, the first line it has we are using this keyword, and it's calls the default constructor. Okay, then it moves to the line number 7. So in this way we are chaining the constructor and calling, and first it prints the default constructor, then it again moves to the line number 15. And in the line number 15, as we already give the a b as value as 10 and 20, it stores the value a equal to 10 in this constructor, and it prints it only stores, it will not display. And then it prints the parameter then it prints the value single parameter constructor. After that it moves to the line number 22. In the line number 22, it as we already mentioned the b value as 20, it stores the value of b equal to 20 in this parameter, and and it prints the value the double parameter constructor. Up to this, we have stored the value, and we have printed three lines. That is default constructor, single parameter constructor, and double parameter constructor. These three values are printed. Now we are going to print the value of a and b. As here using object one, I'm calling the value of a, and I'm calling the value of b using the same object one. Okay, hence my program is done, and now I'm going to run the program. As I have mentioned, the output came as I said, and this is the constructor chaining. The main concept is that we are calling one constructor with another constructor using this keyword. Okay.
Yes.
Now I'm moving to operator constructor overloading. Okay. In constructor overloading, first of all, what is constructor overloading? Constructor overloading, the constructor name is same, but the type of parameter or number of parameters is different, and also each constructor perform different tasks in a constructor overloading. Here I am having a class name student, and I'm having two constructor. Student is a default constructor in the line number 6, and in the line number 13 I'm having a parameterized constructor, and I am also declaring two global variables int roll number, string name. Okay, then you go move to the main program, and for the first constructor I'm using an object x1, and it calls the default constructor, so it moves to the line number 7. In the line number 7, the roll number value is saved as 6107, and the name is saved as Harish. Then it stores and it will not display. Then I'm going to, it again goes to line number 30. In the line number 30, I'm declaring the parameter constructor with an object s2, and I'm also, it's a parameterized constructor, so I'm giving the value 6108 and Arihan. So it moves to the line number 13, and here I'm using this keyword to refer that the value of roll number and name is for this constructor only. So it stores the value of roll number and name. So up to this line number 30, we have successfully stored the values, and after that we are going to show the values. So I'm calling show with object s1. So it prints the value of default constructor. Next I'm calling the show, that is the parameter constructor, and the value will be displayed. Okay, so let me run the program, and yeah, this is the output, and yeah, that's all. The concept is that we are having a constructor name is same, but the number of parameters or the type of parameters is different. That's constructor overloading. Yeah,
Okay,
that's all.
very good. Very good. Thank you, Hariharan.
Yeah, thank
You
you,
can
ma'am.
stop share, okay?
Yeah, okay, ma'am.
Can I continue?
Can I
Yes,
share
ma'am.
my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yes?
share my screen.
Yes,
Oh,
Ornisha,
not
you
yet.
want to share your screen? Yes, Ornisha, please share.
Share. Ma'am,
Yes, it is loading. Yes, it is visible now. Please explain.
constructor chaining means calling constructor, calling from one constructor to other constructor. So here I am taking a class of them, and I'm calling I'm creating a class of them, and then I'm calling then I'm creating a constructor of them, and then I'm calling this pipe, and this will go to the line number 12, and in text, and then this 5 and 15 in line number 15 will go to the line number 20, and it will print x into y, that in 15 into 15 into 5, that is 75, and then it will print the line number 16, system dot out the println x, the x value is 5, and then it will return to the 8, the system dot out the default constructor.
Okay, run the program.
This is constructor chain. Yes, I've run it, ma'am. 75, 5, and default constructor.
Okay. Okay, very good. And constructor overloading?
In constructor overloading, constructor overloading means the constructor name will be same, but the parameter will be different. Parameter will be different. So I've taken a class of student, and I've taken the variable instance variable of in roll number, name, address, and age. Then I've created a constructor with parameters first with roll number, and then with string name, and then I've created another constructor with 3 parameters: roll number, name, and address. And lastly, I've created another constructor of roll number, name, address, and age. So then I'm just creating a method of display, and then I've created an object of the student class. Then I've called the constructor with values such as 8 and Onesha and Kolkata and 22. And this has 4 parameters. So it will go to the constructor of line number 21, and then it will print its value. And then I've created another constructor of values 9, Rita, and Delhi, and this will go to the line number 15 with 3 parameters such as roll number, name, and Yes, it is coming. The first is East, Onnesha and Kolkata 22, and then it's coming with the three parameters 9, beta, and Delhi, and 0. It's printing the garbage value over it. Not the garbage value, sorry, the default value over it. And then it is giving the 7 Bombay and null and 0, the default value of string and name, string and roll number.
Okay. Okay, very good, Annesha.
That's it.
You can stop share. Okay, everyone, can I continue?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so please create a JSP, okay? You have to create a form.
Ma'am, your screen is not visible.
It is not visible?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Now it is visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, everybody just create a form, create a JSP page first, and then create a form, okay? Everyone, please create a form, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I think you, all of you know how to create a form.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, actually your screen is not visible to me. Ma'am, can I disconnect and again join?
Okay, yes, you can join.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
If you have good connection, okay, you can join with both phone and laptop, okay? If you are getting some problem in your laptop, then you can join.
Ma'am, if we write email type equals to email, then will be okay, na?
Yes.
No,
Then
ma'am.
there won't
If
be any
we,
need for validation.
But for
right,
the
right, ma'am.
but yes, for the validation I am using text, okay? But you can write email also. That HTML will do the validation, right?
Okay. Yes, yes.
Everybody wants to see the validation of a date, right?
Yes, ma'am.
But see, if we use to the validation will come that there is no 30th February, right? And you can add those type of validation if we write input type equal to text, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Shobik, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
You are doing?
Yes.
Here I am not using any ID. Can you explain this?
Yes, ma'am. Because at radio button, we have to select only one of them. So we are just going for the name equal to gender. So the name equal to gender, it will be same for everything, like every others radio buttons. So if I create the male, then it will be click only male. If I click the female, it will only click on the female.
Actually, I think actually the reason is it will come as an array format. So that's why.
Anyone can explain?
Ma'am, for this we can use class instead of ID because ID is unique for each
Yes,
element.
because here the ID is unique. See, if you write ID equals to gender, it will not be applicable, right? But we can use here get elements by name. So here we will be using the name, okay, for the validation, not the ID, because ID is unique, and here the ID is same for the field, right?
Yes.
So we cannot use the ID.
Hello,
Clear?
ma'am.
We
Yes.
can use class.
We can use class.
Okay.
Okay,
ma'am.
I have not done this with the class. Yes.
Ma'am,
It
this
will
is
be, I
really
think it will be complicated using the class.
Okay, okay, ma'am.
Yes, Remik.
Ma'am, in the line number 18, ma'am, input type equal to text or input type equal to email, ma'am?
You can write email also, but we are using the validation, right? If
Yes.
you write here input type equals to email, then HTML will do the validation, right?
Okay.
It will check the validation in the HTML. So here I am using the text to use the validation using JavaScript.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. I will be using external CSS, okay? That's why I'm creating just only the HTML part.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, for showing the error in the gender, you have not created any
Oh, okay. Span ID, right?
span ID.
Yes. Thank you, Sangeeta.
Okay, ma'am.
So here I am creating a drop down, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Female. Female. It is equal to video. Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, please explain, ma'am, line number 42, menu error.
Okay, see, I am going to explain about, see here we are going to create the validation of stream, right? So
Yes, ma'am.
the in span ID, whatever is the validation of the error message we will print in the span ID. Okay.
Okay.
You can write here is stream error or any name. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Understand?
Yes, ma'am.
can you make one checkbox too?
Checkbox. Sangeeta,
Yes, ma'am.
you are asking for the checkbox.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, please write down the checkbox, okay? And if you get some problem, okay, I will help you. Those who want to add the checkbox, okay, write down, please.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, you are right. You are giving a choose a file option for the form. Okay.
Yes.
Ma'am, in the CSS, can you please show me how to increase this, increase the size of this choose a file?
In CSS.
Yes, ma'am. This
Okay.
thing, ma'am.
Everybody, please be fast and make this form, okay? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, everybody, please done the file form first.
For the code.
Ganesh, who is speaking?
Ma'am, he is
Show
telling
the
about
code.
to show the code.
Okay. Everybody done?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
create a JavaScript file, okay? What is document.getElements by ID?
It's a method to fetch the ID.
To fetch the information, the ID.
Yes, to fetch the information by ID.
JavaScript is very case sensitive, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the dot value?
Take the
Fetch the value
value
by
from the name
ID.
ID.
So I will check the pattern, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
the use of inner HTML?
Ma'am, if we want to
the
print
message.
the value in the HTML page.
One by one, please explain.
So change the tax value.
Show the error message.
It is
Or
for
error
the
message,
dynamic
whatever
HTML,
you-
right? It is
Right,
for
ma'am. In
writing
HTML page,
the
we can
dynamic
print
HTML.
something.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
All of you, please join tomorrow's meeting, okay? Tomorrow's night session. And here we have to give the path for the external JS, right?
Yes.
External link.
I have not written return false. That's why it is showing and then. Okay. All of you get the output of the form name validation. Name
Yes, ma'am.
validation is working.
Yes, ma'am. Working, ma'am.
Everybody, everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Remik, it is done.
Yes, ma'am.
Shoboshachi, it is done.
Yes, ma'am, done.
Aman, it is done. Rajnish. Vaish.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Now, can you please go to the HTML code part, ma'am?
Okay.
Once.
Yes, see. Okay, just give me 2 minutes, okay?
Okay.